How you guys doing? So November 11th has come and gone, and like a lot of people who are involved with the forces or were involved, a lot of us just want to kind of hide away from the day. But I feel like it's kind of our responsibility as well to share awareness and just kind of bring to light a lot of which is typically more hidden. Just for awareness. Anyways, I am no longer a soldier. I've been fully retired for a good 3 or 4 years, and I really don't do anything like that at all anymore. I've let it go behind me. I do miss it a little bit sometimes when I think about it, and I've got a ton of respect for all the men and women who are still serving. And that's partially why I wanted to do this video, just to bring the light what guys who are serving kind of have to think about and stuff like that. And I thought I'd do it after I came down to my basement and I kind of stumbled across one of my old Tack vests. So I've worn probably a good 20 or 25 different Tack vests in across my career in the forces. And I'd say that at the beginning, you want to carry everything that you own for every single possibility that you could have. And then as time goes on, you kind of realize how important it is to be light. And you start to thin out more and more and more. And that goes in terms of equipment that you're carrying, and even goes along the lines of armor. So what I'll show you is kind of my middle option of what I was wearing, kind of close to, I'd say it's one of my later tours as an operator. So here you go. This is what it looked like. So like I said, I would have a super heavy version that I'd roll with, and that would be all armored up for when I was like in a convoy, like if I was a gunner or something that I didn't have to move around too much. I'd have like a really thinned out patrol vest, and then I'd have this, which would be more of like a middle option. And I'll say right now, I was not a kit guy, okay? I was not. And everybody who knows me, who's watching this video, will be like, they'll know, because my kit was notoriously a disaster. But I love being a soldier, so I still think that there's a lot that people can learn from watching this. Okay, so what's missing here is a waist belt, okay, which would typically for me contain a pistol, a med pouch, food and water, maybe, and potentially explosives. I also would typically have a backpack, which would, depending on the mission, just be filled with assorted stuff: food, water, maybe some rain or sleeping gear, whatever odds and ends I thought I might need. But so this is your basic layout, okay? So this is the back of the pouch. All right, you have a couple DDs, and I've got a general purpose pouch, which was typically for a frag, but could be for anything, but typically frag. Let's see if I even remember how to put this thing on. So this would be coupled with soft body armor if you wanted, or plates. Okay, so I was a right-handed shooter. So here's my beaner. Okay, I used to have single point, so I didn't have a double. I just go single point, so when you drop your gun, it just goes down your right side. My pistol will be around here. And what I have is pretty much a very simple layout. So drop your gun. You're gonna have another frag pouch here. You got your radio. You have a tool. But a lot of people would take their radio and they'd have it on the back because, you know, kind of just a pain in the ass. All this real estate is really valuable, and you know, to have a radio up front, it's a lot of space. But radios, in my experience, are always screwing up. The channel gets bumped, they die, something happens, and to have it on the front, well, it means that if your comms go down, you can at least try and fix it. So how many rounds do you need? You know, who knows? But so one on your gun, and then I used to have these big mags, big pouches, each containing three magazines apiece. So you're running with probably 10 magazines. I would go with just one pistol pouch, but it's the long version, so it holds the 20 round mag. But normal, this could hold 2 mags, but I would go with normally just one and put it like a Snickers bar in there. Yeah. So pretty clean overall. Not a lot of excess stuff. Most importantly, dump pouch. Okay, it's got a ability to just go right in. All right. And this is probably your most used bag. Just whatever. If you got a secondary firearm here, whether it's a shotgun or whatever, you can just dump rounds in there, dump food in there, dump anything you need, just last second, because things are always changing. Notice how this is offset, right? You can see how everything's shifted to the left. That's because, you know, right-hand shooter, everything's being done with your left hand, right? While your right hand's still holding your rifle, right? Do all your stuff. And the top right is clean, and you have the ability to shift from right or left shoulder without any real problems. So yeah, that's about it. Super simple. So anyways, I hope you guys got something out of that. I always get a kick out of people on the message boards. They're like, Devon, you never showed up at this event, at that event. You were scared. And it's like, oh, man. Anyways, much respect to all the guys and girls out there still doing the job.